about mentoring in higher education. Okay, so this session and this FDP is all about quality teaching and learning. All of you know that this is very, very important aspect. And because quality of teaching is the most important aspect of any educational institution. Okay, even though it's a very, very subjective thing. Okay, and to quantify like whether it's a quality teaching or not, it is very, very difficult. But still, there are various parameters which includes quality teaching and learning evaluation process. And in the present accreditation system also, quality of teaching and learning is given the most important weightage and maximum weightage in the assessment process. So all of you are the faculty members, and you must have seen that even in NAC, NIRF, and other accreditation, even NBA for that matter, you must have seen that teaching learning is very, very important, their aspect for providing accreditation status to any educational institution. Even if you see the NAC, then you know that for undergraduate college and for PG colleges, whether they are affiliated college or constituent college, you have seen that 350 marks out of 1000, that means 35% weightage is given on quality teaching and learning evaluation process. Okay, so this is very, very important aspect for any educational institution. And in this quality of teaching learning evaluation process, mentoring is very, very important there. And mentoring in higher education, because we see that, and we sometimes we feel that why in higher education mentoring is important. Okay, so in higher education I feel that mentoring is more important than any school education, because students are shifting from school to college. Okay, and they feel as if they have all the freedom, and there are no restrictions in the college or in the higher education. So their mentoring is very, very important to stop them, to derail from their objective, their path. So therefore, it is very, very important that proper mentorship or mentoring is available in higher education. And स्मिता एक मेरा एक सेशन चल रहा है, मैं तो शेयर वाला दे दूं बॉक्स वाला सर के पास है। नहीं नहीं, मैंने सर को दिया था। Okay, I'm so sorry. So mentoring is important to inspire and empower these students, those who are entering into the higher education. So mentor-mentee, is again very important in higher education, and mentorship is important for the personal growth of the student as well as the professional growth of the student. Because professionally mentoring does not include that we are just giving them career guidance or what they should do after their graduation or after post graduation or after their education, but mentoring also include that guiding them what is correct, what is wrong, how they should behave, how they should act in different situations. Okay, so mentorship or mentoring is a very, very wide concept, and therefore it helps in the personal growth, professional growth of any student. And this age where students are entering into higher education, mostly their age group is 17, 18, 19 year, and that is the age which is very, very crucial, and there proper guidance is very important. Okay, so since if you see the long back in the history also, that Guru Shishya Parampara was there, and there more of mentorship was given by the gurus, okay, instead of just giving them bookish language. So same I think now is important for the students. So today in this session we will be quickly discussing about some aspect of mentorship and how it is helpful for students and what is exactly mentorship. So if you see these different definitions, like beauty of empowering others is that your own power is not diminished in the process. So if you mentor anybody, if you educate anybody, in this situation, your power is not diminishing, but we are empowering others. Okay, so that means that both are at win-win situation, and the overall welfare of the society increases because of the mentorship. Or you can see that the best mentors are the people in your life who push you just a little bit outside your comfort zone. Okay, because everybody wants to be in the comfort zone, in the comfort zone. So only mentor can help us moving out from this comfort zone. Okay, so mentor play a very, very important role, because for growth, unless and until we come out from our comfort zone, we will not be able to grow. And for this growth, we need to come out from our comfort zone, and mentors can help us in moving out from our comfort zone. So mentoring is a brain to pick, an ear to listen, and a push in the right direction. That is another definition given by John C. Crosby. So overall, if you see what is mentoring, the act or process of helping and guiding another person to support their personal development. That is mentoring, process of helping and guiding other people. And one of the best example of a successful mentoring relationship is the ability to provide direct and honest feedback in an empathetic way. See, direct and honest feedback is important, but how you provide that feedback is also important. So we should give that in a very empathetic way, very encouraging way. Because sometimes if we'll start criticizing others, then that will be negative. That will give negative impact on the students, and it will not encourage them, to do better in their life. So if a mentor cannot provide honest feedback, they are not doing an effective job as a mentor. So overall, if you see what mentor can do, what mentoring is, so mentoring gives, motivation to the mentee. They also give advice in different situations, like what they should do, what they should not do. And sometimes, students come to the mentor to discuss about their personal issues, to discuss about their professional issues. Sometimes there are situations which we have faced, we have seen many a times, that there are students who are not in a position to discuss many things with their parents. Okay, and they want somebody to listen to them, somebody to guide them. So mentors in the higher education help these mentees, these students, in giving them advice that what they should do in that particular situation. And mentoring also help in the successful life of the mentee. Okay, to get success, that may be in terms of their personal growth, in terms of their personality development, in terms of the relationship, in terms of various aspect of professional growth. So success and mentoring is also directly related if mentoring is done in a proper way. Then direction, that means mentors give proper direction to the candidates, to the mentee, because sometimes mentee or students, they just do things, they are directionless, they don't know what to achieve, they don't know how to go for their career, how they don't know what they should do in life. So directionless life, if anybody is living, then mentoring help them to give proper direction. Mentoring also include coaching in terms of their like subjects or technical aspects also, they can guide. Mentoring leads to support to the mentee whenever they need any type of support, any type of help. They help in achieving the goal of life. And mentors also do give training also to the mentees, to the candidates. Now, who is mentor? A mentor is someone who offers his or her knowledge, wisdom, and advice to someone with less experience. And sometimes not that they don't know the things. Sometimes they are not in a position to decide, to take decisions. So mentor help you know people to take their proper decision, and they can also offer their knowledge in terms of advice, in terms of taking decision in different situations. So mentor is someone who has walked through the same road you plan to walk. Okay, because we are all experienced as a teacher, so we can act as a mentor for students because we have more experience of life. And we must have also faced the same situation where these students in the higher education are. So through our own examples, through our own experience, we can guide them that what is good for them, what is not good for them. And that can help, speed up the process of their growth. So mentoring is a powerful development tool that can help, advance your life goals and aspiration. Now, what is the purpose of mentoring? The purpose of mentoring are to inspire and empower people. Inspire and empower means you can inspire them with your own examples, with the success stories of different people. Sometimes, your words as a mentor make a difference in the life of mentee, because sometimes what happens, like, we know the things, okay, everybody knows, we talk all general things with the mentee, but the way we talk, the way we guide them, and sometimes our words and our own experience which we share, with the mentee, that empower these people in taking decision. They inspire them to reach their goal. Build commitment. Okay, that for mentoring, build commitment in the sense, like, suppose if there is lack of confidence, lack of commitment, you can inspire them to be a committed person. Okay, you can just make them sincere, punctual, okay, committed person. This mentoring also help in productivity, because if they happily work in a right direction, because sometimes, they work hard, because only hard work does not help in getting success. Hard work in a right direction, strategic hard work is important. So with mentoring, we can teach them like how they should move, what should be the direction, okay, what will be the strategy, and that will lead to increase in the productivity also. And productivity, if increases, then obviously the output will increase. Okay, so grow talent. Sometimes, for the growth of the mentee, we just, ask them to have some hobbies in their life so that they should not get in the depressed situation, or any depression, or any mental, instability if it is there. Then in that case, mentoring is very, very important, and that help in growing talent of the students, and that promotes success, because if productivity increases, if they become committed person, they become sincere, they are empowered, they are inspired, so obviously that promotes success also. Now, why we need mentoring? Because there are a lot of reasons why you need a mentor. Here are some important ones. Like, first is they have been where you want to go. Okay, they have been where you want to go, because the mentors are there where actually the others, want to go, so that they can guide them how they have achieved their goal, how they have achieved success in life. Mentor give you unbiased feedback. Unbiased feedback is very, very important. Sometimes, people, they don't give proper feedback. And for the growth in life, you need people, those who can give you exact feedback, what exactly you are, where you want to grow, where you want to improve. Because see, unless and until, if our well-wishers will not tell us where we need improvement, we will not improve, or we will not come to know that what are the areas where improvement is required. Okay, so therefore mentors are the well-wishers always, and they want you to achieve your goal in life. So that means they will be giving you unbiased feedback. Okay, and they will be telling you like what is there where you can improve, what are your positives, what are your negatives, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are the opportunities that are there for you. Okay, and they also introduce you a career path in life, and mentors push you to learn. Okay, this is very, very important. So that is the areas, where mentoring help. So mentors help you make the right choice, are the source of inspiration. Mentors understand your struggle. Okay, because see, mentors, they also themselves have gone through that phase. If I have struggled to achieve my success, I know the pain that is required in the success. Okay, so with my success story, with my examples of the success stories, the struggles become easy, or that struggle you will not feel as a struggle, and the path of success becomes easy. Okay, when there is a mentor with us always. So mentoring becomes very, very important in higher education. So mentoring in higher education is a need of an hour. Every student should have one mentor, okay, in the college, the one who can guide them at every step of life. So students all over the world face a number of problems which dishearten them. There are small, small issues, and this generation, we know that they are very, very sensitive generation. Okay, very sensitive students, and even small little things, disturb them. They feel depressed. So their role of mentor become very, very important. And student life has probably become more difficult than at any time before. Okay, when we were student, that time our life was very simple. There were no stress, there were no more issues. Okay, but there are so many challenges they have to deal with now, like study, time, money, relationship, job hopes, and many more, because of the increase in the competition. So more the competition, more will be, the challenges for the students. And how to come out from these challenges, how to face these challenges, again, is a big, big issue, and where mentors can help the students. Okay, because we have all gone through these and we understand the world better, we understand the situation better as a mentor. So mentoring help them, to come out and how to face these challenges which every student is facing nowadays. And all such, negativeness can be effectively controlled to the maximum extent with the aid of understanding and implementing the concept of mentoring in higher education. So therefore, mentoring is very, very important in higher education. And I would say that higher education, every student must be allotted with the mentor, and they should have one mentor every time throughout their, career, so that they can guide them what they should do in their difficult times and how they can come out from these situations. So what is mentoring in higher education? Mentoring, is a valuable strategy to provide students with the emotional and instrumental support that students need to achieve their goal. By providing information, guidance, and encouragement, mentors can play an important role in nurturing students' college aspirations, helping them prepare for their future. And I can share, many examples where mentoring help students to come out, from various difficult situations. Okay, like I also am playing the role of a mentor of many students. Okay, or sometimes we impose that he or she is your mentor, or sometimes student also can take any faculty as a mentor on whom they have faith. And I have come across many a times, where students come, they discuss their personal issues, they discuss what problems they are facing even at home also, because that nowadays there are problems in the family, there are relationship issues in the family. Suppose there is no proper, understanding between husband and a wife, or the parents of the student, then that also is a source of, many tension, many problems for students. So this, as a mentor, we can help them in vent out of their emotions, okay, their feelings, and we can help them in controlling this type of, emotions, and which are hurdles in their growth in life. So role of mentoring, if you see in higher education, then it provide guidance and support to student as they navigate the challenges of college. Because when student enter in the college, okay, so totally new environment, new place, new crowd, And some students are very, very introvert, that all of you must have seen. They are not very comfortable talking to, other people or the strangers. In that situation, even mentor can play a very, very important role in coming out, from their this type of nature, and they can become extrovert. They can become, they can make their nature as a sharing nature, or they should feel comfortable in talking to others. So mentors can help these students specifically. They can offer advice on academic and career related issues, because that is also very important. Students nowadays are very confused sometimes. Some are very clear like what they should do. Some, they have peer pressure, family pressures. So in that situation, career related issues are also there with the student. Then mentoring helps students develop their skill and confidence also, that we have already discussed. So what are the benefits of mentorship? You can say it makes a positive difference in someone's life. I've seen many, many, examples where our advice, our mentorship has made a positive difference in many students' life, because through the mentorship, that has helped in their career decision, that has also helped in their personality development. Okay, so mentorship, proper mentorship, change the life of a student. Be the bridge that connects the institution with the student. We as a mentor, okay, we help the students to connect them with the institution. Connect in the sense that emotional connect, that homely environment we can give to students as a mentor. And we can also mold them to be the next leader. That means we can also inculcate, value system among these students. We can also teach them the leadership skills, organizing skills, planning, how to work with the team, because that is very, very important. Because some students, are not the team player, and they don't know how to work with the team, which is very, very important. Okay, and they do not have that patience, they do not have understanding, they cannot work with the team. So these are all hurdles in their growth, and through mentorship we can teach them all this, and that will definitely change their life. Access one-on-one mentoring. Okay, because one-on-one mentoring, again, for mentee, it is very, very important, because through mentoring, we can talk one to one, we can listen to them, we can guide them, we can help them one to one, because sometimes they don't want to share their problems, in a group or in front of others. Through mentoring, if one to one you are listening to them, then they can come out, okay, with their thoughts, with their problems, with their issues, and they can discuss that with the mentors. Then connect and build lifelong relationship with faculty and staff. See, if you mentor your student properly, and if you are the instrumental in building their career, then I think that relationship will exist throughout the life. We have seen, our students, those who have passed out 10 years back, 15 years back, and if we have made a difference, in their life, they will remember throughout. They will meet you, okay, every time whenever it is possible, and they will always respect you throughout life, and receive specialized support and resources. So mentee always receive, specialized support from the mentor. They get all the resources, and as a mentor, we always help, students. So there is always exchange of knowledge from mentor to mentee. Sometimes we also learn from mentee. It is not that it is one way only. It can be both ways. Okay, so importance of mentorship relationship in higher education, learn from experience. They empathize with you. That means all, mentors empathize with the mentee students. They understand them. They will try to understand more. They focus on the why. Why means why this happened, why not this, why only this, why to do this. Okay, so this why when it means that we try to go in depth and we try to understand our mentee in depth, because without understanding we cannot guide them. For that, because more interaction, more discussion, so that we can guide our mentees properly. They help you become encouraged and empowered in personal development also. Okay, and they provide personal support throughout the ups and downs of academia, not only academia but also personal development. And there are many, like, suppose for example, if the result of your mentee is not good, then obviously you will call them, you will discuss with them what is the problem, why you have not scored well, okay, why your marks are less. Sometimes due to some personal issues, students are not performing well. So if you help them, if you mentor them, if you understand their problem, if you give them the solution to their problem, then they will start performing well. Okay, so sometimes they need emotional support, sometimes they need other support in terms of resources, sometimes they need guidance, sometimes they need advice. Okay, and sometimes also we have to strictly order our mentee that no, this is not good for you. Okay, so all this help in the growth of the student. They help to identify and achieve career goals. They help to identify and correct gaps in generic skills and knowledge. Okay, mentor. They also, because see, sometimes what happens is, like, suppose your mentee or student is only focusing on education or only focusing in the class and only in the books. So, as a mentor, it is our responsibility to bring them out from these things also, and to make them realize that other things, other skills are also important in life, because for their growth only the technical knowledge will not help. Overall personality growth should be there. Okay, so only mentor can help in this. So mentorship also promotes rapid learning and build a level of consistency useful in all aspect of day to day life. So role of a mentor in student life: mentors help evolve your thinking, shows you different path, gives you advice, and teaches you techniques to handle the situation differently, as we have already discussed. And mentors work to bring out the best in you. Okay, because we understand our mentee, we discuss them time to time, we interact with them time to time. So we understand what exactly they need, how to handle this type of people. And through that, we can help them to bring out the best in them. They help you with your dreams, passion, strength, and skills, and strive to find opportunities and outlets to enhance these skills. Mentors provided students with unbiased opinion and advice by keeping the reality and facts in check. Because sometimes what happens is that when we advise the students, they may not feel good at that time. Okay, because they must feel that why we are, not praising them, why we are just telling them that 2 days, do this, you should do this, you should do like that. Sometimes they feel that as if we are interfering, okay, in their growth, but actually it is not interference. They realize, okay, when they achieve their goal, that yes, our mentors have helped us in getting this what we have today. So our unbiased opinion and advice always help them in the growth of their profession or their personality. So mentors provide guidance, advice, feedback, and support the mentee. Now, what are the characteristics of a good mentor? Okay, if you want to be, because see, all these benefits a mentee will get only when, if we are performing our role as a mentor, okay, properly. So, mentor should be approachable and welcoming. Because see, if students approach you, and as a mentor, suppose you are not available or you are not talking to them, or your personality, you yourself do not have that pleasant personality, so they will not feel like coming to you. If you are not approachable, how they will talk to you? Okay, how they will come to you? So you have to be approachable, And you should also, they should feel that yes, you are ready to listen to them, you are giving them proper advice. Shares information and experience openly. Okay, as a good mentor, we should share information and we should share our own experience. We should not hide, our own life chapters with them. And if we share our own experience openly, freely, so they will also feel comfortable, and they will also come and discuss with us about their issues, their personal issues or their professional issues. Then good mentor should also have good communication skill. Okay, I'm not saying that you should communicate in English only or in any particular language. Communication skill here means that you should be able to convey what you want to convey in a proper way. Okay, as a good mentor. That can be in your own language, regional language, English language, whatever language it is there. But you should be able to convey, you should be able to take out things from mentor. You should be able to, take out what they feel, what exactly is going in their mind, in their heart. Then only you will be able to help them. So good communication skill is very, very important for a mentor, for a good mentor. Trustworthy, yes. You should be trustworthy if you are a good mentor, because unless and until mentee have faith in you, and if they have full faith that yes, whatever they are sharing with you will be kept only with you, you will maintain the confidentiality of their information, you will not share with others, and you will give them proper advice, you are a well wisher to them. Unless and until that trust is built, they will not come, they will not open up with you, and you will not be able to properly guide them. So as a good mentor, we have to be trustworthy for our mentee. Provides accurate and appropriate feedback. As a good mentor, you should provide accurate and appropriate feedback. You should not be scared of sharing the appropriate feedback. Sometimes we will just give the positive feedback. If you are just giving positive feedback, if you're not guiding them where they should improve, then it means you are not a good mentor. Okay, so good mentor should provide accurate and appropriate feedback. Technical expertise, you should also be from the same field or the technical expert. It is always better. Okay, because if technically also they can discuss with you, so they will come closer to you, will have broad areas to discuss. You should be motivating, encouraging, positive and empowering. Okay, so the way you talk should be motivating to them. You should encourage them in coming out from their problems. You should encourage them to do better in life, to achieve better results. And you should be positive in nature, because if you yourself as a mentor, you are negative in your thought process, then how you will promote your mentee, or how you will encourage them to do better in life. Allocate appropriate time to mentoring. Okay, so as a mentor, you should give proper time, appropriate time to your students, because they need time. Okay, they need ears to listen. They need somebody where they can have faith, they can have trust, they can share their feelings, they can share their problems, they can discuss their problems. Okay, so mentors should give appropriate time to the students. Then sensitive to the needs of the mentee. Okay, we have to be very, very sensitive towards our mentee. So these are mainly, the features or the qualities of a good mentor. And mentoring, again, I will repeat, is very, very important in life. Okay, for anybody. And I think every educational institution, every higher educational institution should follow this uh, mentor-mentee, system. And we should allocate at least one mentor to every student throughout their academic career, so that they can feel comfortable, they can come, discuss their issues, talk to the mentor, and that will help in their career growth. that will also help in improvement in their results, that will help in improvement, in achieving their goal, that will help them, that will help in their personality growth. And we have seen many case studies here at our college. When we started with this system, okay, the entire scenario has changed, and it has helped them in their growth. And that is why, that is the reason that even NAC and other accreditation, they have made mandatory that every student should be allocated one mentor. Then you also have to minute, meetings with your mentor. You should also have proper minutes of the meeting, action taken, what advice you've given, what problem they have discussed with you. And even they are asked to even trace, like, what is the success path after this grooming or after this mentor-mentee relationship that was introduced in your college. And you can see that it will definitely bring change in the life of the students, in the growth of the student. Okay, so mentoring in higher education is more important than, school student or school or primary education, because this is the time where they have to decide about their career prospects. They have to decide about what they should do in life, what goal they should achieve, how they will move, in what direction they should move. Okay, so mentoring is very important there. So now I think I will open the house for discussion, because these type of issues, we should have more of discussion than, one way, only discussing one way about the topic. Okay, so please.